Another beautiful Monday morning, 22nd day in the month of May 2023. I am DENIKE Adimwago.
And I'm Kenny Durutilu. It's good to have you join us this morning on the Papers Review. We're taking a look at the headlines, as always. We'll do some analysis and, of course, take your reactions to the headlines this morning. I have with me the Premium Times newspaper, the Guardian newspaper, as well as a bunch of others.
All right, we start from the Punch newspaper from my end. This one says Lagos real estate declined by 14% in 2022. This is coming from a report. Away from that, crypto mining software may raise cost. 98% e-Naira wallets inactive. Adoption slow. This is coming from the International Monetary Fund, IMF. And some more stories. Presidential poll tribunal parties disagree as court rules on live broadcast today. The power sector still a quagmire. This is an editorial from the Punch newspaper. We move to the major story right now. Dangote refinery opens today. Eyes crude oil from 3 continents. There are writers to that. And this one says Buhari, Tinubu, African leaders, others to attend launching. Refinery to meet daily fuel consumption. Create 100,000 jobs. And still on the Punch, account for $460 million CCTV loan, court orders federal government. NDLEA arrest Baron in Lagos hotel over 567 million naira seized drugs. Don't judge me based on performance as minister. This is coming from Akpabio. And some more stories still on the Punch. We can also find on the entertainment corner Afolayan Shaggy, Ademoye Bakri, others shine at AMVCA.
All right, from the Nation newspaper, Shetima Tinubu will run an all-inclusive administration. Elsewhere, you find this one. Explain your source of wealth. El Rufai tells predecessors. Interest rate hike likely to go up again as MPC meets. Buhari 5 African presidents inaugurates Dangote refinery. Of course, that's happening today. No special powers for NDDC chair. Ndoma Egba tells on Noche. Sack fever grips aviation personnel. Elsewhere, security beefed up ahead of May 29 inauguration. Doctors suspend strike, extends ultimatum by 2 weeks. Why history will be kind to Buhari by ministers, aides, foundation lifts school, empowers peoples. Association seeks elimination of multiple taxes. Elsewhere, technology for sustainable drinkable water debuts in Nigeria. All right, I'll take some more headlines now from the Guardian newspaper. Nambra pledges affordable housing for workers as FMBN, NLC, and project. Elsewhere, you also find this one, FG, MBRRI, urge Nigerians invest in bamboo technology. Shale and the impunity of stardom is an opinion piece there from the Guardian newspaper. Onaikon advocates live broad 23 on the business side in search of favorable policies for West African cashew.
All right, we'll take a look at the Nation newspaper this morning. Our very first story here says, explain your source of wealth, El Rufai tells predecessors. And some more stories, interest rate likely to go up again as MPC meets. Sack fever grips of aviation workers after fan shake-up. Afe Babalola urges incoming government to seek debt forgiveness. Buhari 5 African presidents to inaugurate Dangote refinery, and there's a rider to that. Refinery raises hope in Africa's downstream sector. And some more, UK to ban foreign students from relocating with families. Shetima Tinubu will run an all-inclusive administration. Why Southeast should support incoming government by why President-elect met with Kwakwanso by Jibrin. Ganduje aware of Pale. And some more stories. Terrorists take over Kanji National Park and a woman held with gun. All of that you can find on the Nation newspaper this morning.
All right, we'll take a look at the Premium Times newspaper. How amendment of Nigeria's electoral law helped INEC arrest illegal declaration of results. APC misses opportunity to include a woman in Nigeria's leadership. Geoffrey Onyema speaks about achievements as Nigeria's Minister of Foreign Affairs. Again, gunmen killed two police officers in Imo speakership race. Betera Wase Gagdi, others plan consensus candidate. Presidential election, Peter Obi, Tinubu, INEC, APC agree on the number of witnesses. I'll take some more here. Nigerian doctors suspend strike to review progress. 4 Fed killed in Taraba communal clash. Afebobala urges incoming federal government to seek debt relief for Nigeria. Journalists, CSOs discuss media coverage of Chibok girls' abduction. How amendment of Nigeria's electoral law helped INEC arrest illegal declaration of results. Ganduje reacts to leak audio questioning Tinubu's meeting with Kwakwanso. And lastly, from the Premium Times this morning, APC misses opportunity to include a woman. Okay, already took that one. Ateta speaks on why Arsenal lost EPL title despite long domination.
And we take a look at the Vanguard newspaper. Nothing can hinder Peter Obi's divine mission, IPOB. And some more stories here. Says police in Delta nab woman allegedly trading in AK-40. Shola Babalola tasks Tinubu to tackle Nigeria's debt profile. And some more stories. Says all eyes on court to finish job INEC did halfway in February 25 election. And some more stories here. Tentenas, how will deliver Abbas Kalu as Speaker, Deputy Joint Task Group. NAPTIP convicts 32 in 5 months, rescues 19,000 from human trafficking. Members-elect must align with party decision, APC members told. Recover remaining Chibok girls, others, experts task incoming government. And Man City celebrate title glory with win over Chelsea. This is from the sports side. And we just take a couple more stories. Bandits in Imo, Osu Monarchs, leaders give notice to quit to hoodlums. My success by grace of God, Hilda Abasi shares testimony in church. NAFDAC seeks robust collaboration with NCS, DSS, others at port. Herdsmen kill vigilante, injure another in Delta community. EU invites designers to participate in Afro-Euro runway fashion competition. Idausa lauds Buhari's appointment and some more. And we'll just take one more and go to another one. Expose those abusing you. Oshu NSCDC urges students. All right, we go on a commercial break, and when we come back, we'll dive into the analysis. Do stay with us.
FM 94.9.
It's time to enjoy fast and reliable internet connection for less.
It's time to go big in the INT'L Home Broadband All-Time Mega Offer.
It's time to take advantage in the INT'L Home Broadband All-Time Mega Offer. Get a MiFi with up to 125 gigabyte bonus data for just 5,000 naira, or a router with up to 240 gigabyte bonus data for just 10,000 naira. Visit any INT'L shop or www.airtel.com.ng/HBB now.
INT'L, the smartphone network.
Hello, fellow kids. My name is Aloko Mashewa. You must be wondering what I'm about to say, but I'll leave you to wonder for just about 1-2 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Smart Kids and Parents Hangout Season 5. David, please take it up from here. Oh, yes. We are excited about our 32 FM Smart Kids and Parents Hangout Season 5, which we hold at the Palms Mall, Ring Road, Ibadan on the 27th of May, 2023. There would be loads of games, fun, plenty to munch on, and we get to see Auntie Yellow.
Yes, children, I can't wait to see you. Tell your mommies and daddies about our Smart Kids and Parents Hangout. The ticket can be gotten at our office, 4th floor, Cocoa House, Dugbe, for 2,000 naira only. You can also make payment via our online platform. Visit www.32fm.com.ng and follow instruction. Or you can call Auntie Yellow on 080 36 51 50 50. 080 3651 5050.
Auntie Yellow, you didn't talk about the talent hunt.
Oh, yes. Thanks, darling. We are celebrating our children and their unique talents. What can you do in 60 seconds? Act, sing, dance, crack jokes, imitate, draw, play instrument, or whatever. Record yourself displaying your talent. Ask daddy and mommy to share it on your social media handles with the hashtag 32FM Smart Kids Show to get as many likes as possible and win incredible prizes at our Smart Kids and Parents Hangout on the 27th May 2023. Smart Kids, are you ready?
Yes!
Capture life's moments in stunning clarity with the new Techno Camon 20 series. With sensor shift OIS technology on a 108 megapixel ultra-wide camera. Enjoy the best smartphone experience brought to life in vivid colors with its 120Hz AMOLED display. That's not all. The Camon 20 series is the perfect steady night portrait master, so you can take splendid low-light photos at night out with friends. Buy any Camon 20 series today and get free gifts plus up to 11 GB MTN data for up to 6 months. Don't miss out. T's and C's apply. Techno, stop at nothing.
Ìfẹ́ tí kò lábàwọ́n ni ìfẹ́ ìyá jẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ kò sí ohun tó dùn tó bíi Indomie alájẹpọnu lákọlọ. Nítorí náà, fi ìfẹ́ hàn pẹ̀lú Indomie.
In my little chest, sir. Anytime I cough, sir, it makes a heavy sound,
I
sir.
see. You have a cough. I know just what you need. I'll give you Uniplex. It will clear your chest fast. Fast, fast, fast. Clear your chest fast.
Uniplex. Uniplex.
Uniplex cough syrup gives you relief from sore throat, cold and chesty coughs. Manufactured by Daily Needs Industries Limited. Uniplex cough syrup is for children and adults.
Uniplex. Uniplex.
If symptoms persist after 2 days, consult your doctor.
ọ̀rẹ́ mi ṣé o ti ra tìmùtìmù titun.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n tún fún mi lápò ìrẹsì pàápàá.
ṣé lóòótọ́.
òótọ́ ni. òótọ́ ni ra èyíkéyìí tìmùtìmù múkà ìbáàjẹ́ flora tàbí well-being pẹ̀lú ìrọ̀rí méjì kó o sì gba àpò ìrẹsì kan lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. yọjú sí èyíkéyìí ojúlówó alágbàtà múkà jákèjádò nàìjíríà láti rà á. àǹfààní yìí wà títí ọjà yóò fi tán ni. ó ní ìlànà àti òfin o. múkà àfikún sí ìgbé ayé ìrọ̀rùn. gbogbo wa la ní irú ọjọ́ ọ̀la tó ń wá. ìpele kan tó kàn láti ibi tá a wà. àmúṣe ọjọ́ ọ̀la tó dára ju tòní lọ. àti àǹfààní tá a ní láti ṣe wọ́n láṣeyọrí gẹ́gẹ́ bí ojú inú wa ṣe gbòòrò tó. tẹra mọ́ fífi ojú inú wò ó ní báyìí tó ní àǹfààní láti ṣe.
Airtel, a reason to imagine.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
All right, it's great to have you back with us. 32 FM 94.9. It's the Papers Review. I'm Kenny Duruchilu.
And I am Denike Ademuago. I'm sorry.
Austin
Dumo joins us this morning. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Denike. I'm Kenny. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right.
An historic event is set to happen today, the inauguration of the Dangote refinery, and prominent Nigerian economic and political players are also expected to attend. What do you make of this? It's definitely historical. We are going to, if this plays out well, we're going to be competing alongside major world's oil refineries and all of that. What do you have to say about this Dangote refinery inauguration?
Yes, first of all, it's the biggest news for today, and it's long awaited. Don't forget the expected date of delivery has been shifted more than twice. Finally, this has come. It's a form of respite. Some people will ask me, how does that break down the price of PMS? Not in the immediate, but it's a good one that at least we now have a relative local refining capacity to be able to refine about 650,000 barrel of crude per day. And the implication of that is that at the end of the day, we have some other value chain products after the refining of crude. You know, we are going to have PMS, we have gasoline, we have DPK, and some other line products.
Right.
Unlike when we had to rely heavily on exports, we are exporting in a single tranche PMS, which is the petrol alone. And statistics shows that over 30% of our total forest earning goes into the importation of PMS alone. That is colossal, which means that the coming on board of the Dangote refinery will save at least the country a whole lot of forests that will have gone into importation of finished product, which is refined petroleum product. So it's a welcome development that this has to come. Of course, Buhari, the president, will be on ground to commission this facility. Another cheering news about this facility is that it has the capacity to also produce over 100,000 both direct and indirect job, which means that somehow employment is also being created. If you also look at plastic need, for example,
Right.
because it's a petrochemical refining facility. So a lot of things will play out at the end of the day. And I believe that in no distance time, this refinery could meet our daily PMS consumption. That also implies that the government should work on other refineries in the country, especially that of Port Harcourt, that a lot of investment in billions of dollars have gone into. So I think we are in the right direction. Let the government harness the potentials. We are hoping that the incoming administration will also look at the direction of modular refinery. It is not every businessman in Nigeria that can build a world-class refinery like this of Dangote. I'm aware that there are a couple of modular refinery that is near completion in the country. If we are able to meet up with our local refining capacity, I think in my view, we are good to go. So this is a big congratulations, and it's a very good one, especially in the downstream petroleum sector in the country.
All right, it's good to start off the weekend, on a good note.
Positive note.
Of course, positive note with that one. That's actually good news, like you say. Elsewhere in the news this morning, the Punch has this report: Presidential Poll Tribunal, parties disagree as court rules on a live broadcast today. That's, like I said, according to the Punch. Now, the PDP and the Labour Party, they are definitely for this move, removing any doubts about transparency and what have you as regards, the process, the judicial process of the election. The APC still arguing that it's not exactly, in their words, going to advance the course of justice. Austin.
Yes, I think I share that sentiment too. Live brokers may not definitely advance the cause of justice. One thing that live brokers could do is to eliminate every form of doubt, every form of shadiness, which means that the process will be more transparent. The last time we talked about this, I told us about so many things that are involved in live proceeding, especially when it comes to court.
Right.
There are agencies of government that are responsible with whether approval will be given, maybe for security reason or what have you. So I don't think we need to dwell so much on it, since the court will make a valid pronouncement on it today, whether it is good, whether that could preserve the integrity, the sanctity, and the efficiency of justices that are involved in this case, for example. Because in any case of judgment, there are ways proceeding goes. It is not everything that happens in the court premises or in the courtroom that members of the public have access to. Right. When you talk about live brokers, we are trying to make it look as if at the end of the day, every damn thing that happened in the courtroom, an average Nigeria will have access to it. So let's see what the judges will come up with today. Whether that will be the way to go, that ordinarily will be the first of its kind, and it will be a welcome development if that is granted. If there is a clear conscience, like they always say, fears no accusation. If nothing is going to go under, well, let the parties embrace it. But I want us to agree with whatever the court will come up with today. This has never really happened in the history of Nigeria. That does not mean that it cannot happen. If the court decide that, there will be live telecast of the proceeding, so be it. If the court, based on their discretion, also feel that maybe for some security reason and some other issues it should not be, so be it. But let the petitioner, as far as the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal is concerned, assemble their team, argue their case, bring their weaknesses, prove beyond reasonable doubt that they have a case in the election. Don't forget, this is not just a political party contesting the result of the election.
Right.
2 other political party, opposition party, are laying claim to the mandate. The Labour Party is saying that, I won the election. The PDP is also saying that I won the election, and INEC has returned a candidate for that particular election. So it's going to be particularly interesting. What I advise the judges is that they must be transparent. They must give judgment, look at the merit and the validity of this case with good conscience and with the fear of God. And at the end of the day, let justice be served and let it be seen to have been served.
Is it a thing of, about the times, we're in the modern age and, with technology and all of the things that we have at our disposal now, is that something that, the judiciary might be looking into, like, with people clamoring for, a live broadcast of, for a judgment or, a court proceeding of this magnitude? Is it a thing of the times where, with the modern age and everyone wants to be in the know of what's happening, so as, to aid transparency and what have you?
Yes, of course, technology is being deployed. Lawyers now, judges especially, now have the opportunity to do their work more efficiently as a result of deployment of technology, using computer system and what have you to aid their performance. It's a welcome development. Don't also forget too, there are other associated security concerns as far as live broadcast is concerned. If this came true, we're also looking at all other states in the federation. Nigerians are making it look as if this is the only presidential election we have had that has been litigated. No, this is not the first time. Even right from the days of Chagari, presidential elections have always been litigated. There are also disadvantages of live broadcast. But if the Presidential Petition Tribunal grants the opportunity for a live telecast of their proceeding, which means that in all other cases, we are most likely going to have a replica of whatever that comes out of the court today. So our attention alone should not be focused on the Presidential Tribunal. So whatever they come up with, somebody can come up tomorrow and say, the Petition Tribunal in Ekiti or any other state should be done, should be broadcast live. Like I said earlier, it will be the beauty of our democracy. It will enhance transparency. It will enhance accountability within the system. But it means that it will signal a paradigm shift from how things have always been done. So let's see whatever the court will come up with today. If court decide to say that, let there be live broadcast, so be it. Everybody should go and argue their case. That is how it should be. But at the end of the day, let us just know that this will just be like a pilot and a pioneer case. It will trickle down all the states across the federation and all other cases in court. Anybody can come up and say, I want a live broadcast of this case. And once the judgment has come out today, it will become like a precedent. So let's see how it goes.
All right, the United Kingdom is set to announce new restrictions that will most likely stop Nigerian students, other nationalities studying in the UK, from bringing their families over. This is according to an exclusive report. Now, also, we've seen a dim in the light of educational tourism as involves the UK and Nigeria. And would we say that we're surprised and didn't suspect that it might actually come to this?
No, there's nothing to be surprised about. We actually saw this coming. because the influx is way too much. If you look at it, the UK government, they make this huge amount of money from Nigerians. You know, having spent or wanted to spend millions of naira, hundreds, thousands of UK pounds for this education. An average Nigerian will see it as an opportunity to go with every of their family member, I mean the immediate family, as dependent. Right. And when that happens, it's just like maximizing costs, whatever that you have spent. The government, the UK, they need this money, but they also want the population to reduce. Because DENIKE, if I have a family and I decide to go alone to go and study, it will be like a shortage to me. So you need to go all together, and the other spouse could work full time while you are also entitled to like 20 hours per week, with your children also having access to quality education. The UK government has currently found out that the level of that immigration is too high, and if not properly checked, it will get to a level, uncontrollable level, that they will run into crisis. Don't forget, they need this money to run and to sustain their system, and we want to give this money, and we are saying there must be something in it for us. And at the end of the day, the government of the United Kingdom is coming up with this particular initiative. So let's see how far they can go with it. But don't also forget, we have a lot of Nigerians too who will go for the purpose of education, and they get there, they will now try to change their Type 4 visa to a Type 2 visa. We have seen some currently stranded in the United Kingdom as a result of all of this. A lot of people are rushing things, and we tell our people, don't just go because you see others going. Let there be a far-reaching decision. Give it a well thought out. And at the end of the day, you take a decision that will not affect you. Because if this at the end of the day fly, I tell you for free, there are so many other people in the waiting, especially for September admission, that are going out of this country to the United Kingdom because they see it as an opportunity. DENIKE Kenny, 5-10 years ago, who wants to go to the UK? It's a police country. That is what we always say. Nobody wants to go to the UK to raise your family, to do what have you. But it shows the level of decadence in the system. The system at home is convulsing, and things are getting worse on a daily basis. And people see it as an opportunity to just go out of the country. And we tell our people, don't run into crisis. Go to the embassies, go to our airport. You will weep for the future of this country. Okay. What am I saying? I'm saying embassy, airport. Go to the immigration office at Agodi. You will cry for this country. The rate at which people wanted to leave Nigeria, not because of any other factor, but because the atmosphere at home, the economic environment is volatile. So this is another assignment the economy administration will have to look at. People are looking for greener pasture. How green are these pasture in the United Kingdom? A lot of people are there. They have different stories to tell. So the United Kingdom, we can't stop them. They are bringing this in at this time. They said out of all the African immigrants that has come to their country, Nigeria has the highest number of dependents. So they see that
according
as
to the number I saw, it was
them.
over the numbers. So, for instance, about 50,000 people come to study, and they bring about 60-something thousand dependents.
That is how an average Nigerian will maximize that cost. DENIKE, if I had to study, I had to spend a whopping sum of like 15 million naira for a course of postgraduate course of 2 years. Then, what is in it for me? Having spent that huge amount of money. So take everybody.
Take family along.
Yes, take everybody. Let them go. But the implication is that some people are currently being stranded. Don't forget, let me cast your mind back. I think about a year or two ago, the deposit after admission was just like 2,000. But they find out that some people will pay that 2,000, get to the United Kingdom, and become stranded. They won't pursue that course again.
Okay.
But as I tell you now, deposit is currently at about 50%, depending on the school. So we might even find out a situation where if care is not taken, we'll see a school from the United Kingdom that will tell you pay about £10,000 before you can come into our country. So
right,
it's neither here nor there.
We have to take a commercial. We'll be back.
Stay tuned to 32 FM 94.9.
It's time to enjoy fast and reliable internet connection for less.
It's time to go big in the INT'L Home Broadband All-Time Mega Offer.
It's time to take advantage in the INT'L Home Broadband All-Time Mega Offer. Get a MiFi with up to 125 gigabyte bonus data for just 5,000 naira, or a router with up to 240 gigabyte bonus data for just 10,000 naira. Visit any INT'L shop or www.airtel.com.ng/HBB now.
INT'L, the smartphone network.
Hello, fellow kids. My name is Aloka Mashewa. You must be wondering what I'm about to say, but I'll leave you to wonder for just about 1-2 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Smart Kids and Parents Hangout Season 5. David, please take it up from here. Oh, yes. We are excited about our 32 FM Smart Kids and Parents Hangout Season 5, which we hold at the Palms Mall, Ring Road, Ibadan on the 27th of May, 2023. There would be loads of games, fun, plenty to munch on, and we get to see Auntie Yellow.
Yes, children, I can't wait to see you. Tell your mommies and daddies about our Smart Kids and Parents Hangout. The ticket can be gotten at our office, 4th floor, Cocoa House, Dugbe, for 2,000 naira only. You can also make payment via our online platform. Visit www.32fm.com.ng and follow instruction. Or you can call Auntie Yellow on 080 36 51 50 50. 080 36 51 5050.
Auntie Yellow, you didn't talk about the talent hunt.
Oh, yes. Thanks, darling. We are celebrating our children and their unique talents. What can you do in 60 seconds? Act, sing, dance, crack jokes, imitate, draw, play instrument, or whatever. Record yourself displaying your talent. Ask daddy and mommy to share it on their social media handles with the hashtag 32FM Smart Kids Show to get as many likes as possible and win incredible prizes at our Smart Kids and Parents Hangout on the 27th May 2023. Smart Kids, are you ready?
Yes!
Capture life's moments in stunning clarity with the new Techno Camon 20 series. With sensor shift OIS technology on a 108 megapixel ultra-wide camera, enjoy the best smartphone experience brought to life in vivid colors with its 120Hz AMOLED display. That's not all. The Camon 20 series is the perfect steady night portrait master, so you can take splendid low-light photos at night out with friends. Buy any Camon 20 series today and get free gifts plus up to 11 GB MTN data for up to 6 months. Don't miss out. T's and C's apply. Techno, stop at nothing.
32 FM Play and Win Show. Enjoy radio like never before. Radio that gives you more. Radio that makes you happier. Call in on your radio, play some game, and win some cool cash.
Let's do this.
Do what?
All I do is win, 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 no matter
32 FM Play and Win Game Show. Every day from 2 to 2:30 p.m. on the Laughter Station, 32 FM 94.9. You, our listener, get to call in on your radio, play some game with Lumi, and win yourself some fantastic prizes. I bet you don't want to miss this.
Babe, how we want to pay for baking course? With small money where person they make.
Course? No be to sabi bake like bro. No worry, I get plan.
You get plan.
I get super binge plan.
For whatever you want to learn on YouTube, you need a plan like the INT'L Super Binge Plan. Simply dial *141*514# now to enjoy 2 GB of data and 1 hour worth of free YouTube data every day for just 500 naira.
INT'L, the smartphone network. 32 FM 94.9.
Thank you for staying with us on the Break of Dawn Papers Review on 32 FM 94.9. The phone lines are open 0705 5000 949. Hello.
Okay.
Hello, good morning.
Thank you, Austin. This morning, I want to talk about the live coverage. But this is a time of change. Change. You see, I'm on the same page with the namesake John Cardinal on Noyekon for the last coverage of the proceedings at the Presidential Election Tribunal as demanded by complainants, PDP and Labour Party. You see, just tell you that it is a public knowledge that we want football.
Oh dear, lost that one. 0705 5000 949 0809 7000 949. You can also drop your comments on Facebook, facebook.com/32FM 949 Ibadan.
All right, we'll take some comments on our Facebook page real quick. This one is from Raja Afiz Abiola. Says, good morning, Kenny and DENIKE. About the commissioning of Dangote Refinery, honestly, this is welcome development and good news to all Nigerians. There is no doubt this gesture will solve a lot of Nigeria's problems, such as unemployment, availability of oil, growth of industry, and many more. I hope the other will do people... Okay, follow... Okay, well-to-do people, follows the suit of Dangote to build more refinery and other industries so as to bring development to Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
I'm doing Joko.
All right.
I said it is a public knowledge that we want football matches live from many parts of the world. Nigeria equally was the presidential election campaigns live without any hiccup or threat of security. I personally watched live coverage of Rivers State Judicial Panel headed by late Justice Kayode Esho throughout the duration here in Ibadan. A judge must always act in such a way as to retain the confidence of the people in the judicial process. As justice must be rooted in confidence, and the confidence is destroyed when reminded people go away thinking. Today's pronouncement is actual and it will enable Nigerians to either retain or not to retain confidence in the judiciary, according to late Justice Aniagolu of the Supreme Court. John Njok is my name, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Austin, I just wanted to quickly touch this story. Senate presidency, I shouldn't be judged by my performance as minister. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, DENIKE.
Good morning.
Austin and the other gentleman. You see, this issue of live transmission without prejudice to whatever will be the decision of the court. But I'm seeing this issue. I pray we don't plunge this country into a religious crisis. You see, since that Muslim ticket, the way most of the Christian leaders are going about this issue of election is very dangerous. If the Sultan can now rise up to say, okay, nobody can stop Tinubu said this thing, then people should begin to understand. Onaiko and his colleagues should please set us. Honestly, they should allow election. If they want to practice their politics, let them become politicians. They should just, we the poor man, they should just let us. Good morning.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. Okay, the former governor of Akwa Ibom, Godswill Akpabio, has called on Nigerians not to assess him during using his brief tenure as Minister of Niger Delta Affairs. He says he prefers to be judged by his record as a lawyer of 36 years, governor for 8 years and all of that. Now, is a brief tenure not ordinarily enough to know if a man has an outstanding character? And is he insinuating that he underperformed as a minister?
A brief tenure of 4 years, you call a tenure of 4 years that brief? Akpabio's statement is an indictment. It's an admission of failure. He's saying that he has failed as minister of the Niger Delta. Perhaps he felt he did well as governor, so he should be judged as governor and as former commissioner.
Does he have the right to tell us
there is no way you can write the story of Akpabio without making mention of the fact that he was one-time minister of the Niger Delta affairs in the country. What did he do as the minister of the Niger Delta? So he knew quite well that he has failed as far as that is concerned. No. I'm not saying that he can't become Senate president, but Akpabio's statement is an indictment. He knew that as the minister of the Niger Delta, he has not done well. We have a lot of controversy in the Ministry of the Niger Delta. That woman, they had issue and what have you. You should be able to give account. You should not shy away from accountability. For the period under review as the Minister of the Niger Delta's Affairs, what have you been able to bring to the table? Have you bettered the lives of the people of the Niger Delta community where oil is being produced in the country? That is simply the question. So Akpabio is playing to the gallery as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, before we take more calls, I'd like to take some more Facebook messages. Motayo Luarutimi says, it's good the Dangote refinery is coming on stream today. Nigeria is blessed having someone like Dangote. We need many more people like Dangote in Nigeria. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, morning, thanks. Morning. Austin, good morning. I would have also loved to express the same optimism that everybody is expressing about the Dangote refinery. That would have been, it actually would have been a loving thing, which we all appreciate. Quite right. First, probably, but the pump price, will it really bring it down or is it not going to increase it? At least we know he is a businessman. I use the case of cement to give an example. We were told all about that, that would be the best of things that would happen to us. Today we know the price of the cement. And remember, this is private business. So I think we should take it with a pinch of salt. And on Akpabio, Austin, you really said it. He actually...
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. My name is Benga Mario, calling from Apata.
All right, let's hear.
Congratulations to Dangote for building a refinery. Buhari spent 8 years. He could not even build a single refinery. And Dangote, who is a single individual in Nigeria, was able to build a refinery. And Buhari is being called upon to come and inaugurate the project. I think Buhari should cover his face in shame. Because there is a thing in Yoruba that your mate is busy building houses, and all you could do is to steal the nails. Thank God for Dangote. Thank you very much.
All right, more messages on Facebook. Suleiman Sharif says the commissioning of the Dangote refineries in Nigeria is a good news. What Nigerian government failed to do or achieve, Dangote did it. It's quite unfortunate and disheartening that Nigerians. Okay.
All right, it's time for us to go. Austin Dumu, thank you so much for joining us this morning. I am DENIKE Adimoago.
And I'm Kenny Durutilu. Good morning.